Georgia Congressman Buddy Carter and New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. I want to talk to you about the latest attempts of one of your fellow colleagues on the Hill to try and crack down on free speech. Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren apparently trying to cajole Amazon into banning books that have any questions about COVID-19. What do you make of that, Congressman Van Drew? I'll start with you, because on some basic level, you end up in a scenario here where if we can actually have the conversations about concerns, about hesitancy, then it's only going to fuel the hesitancy. Telling people that their concerns aren't real is the easiest way to get people to double down on those concerns.
You're absolutely right, and I agree with you. Secondly, you asked how I felt about this. I'm disgusted by it. This is America. We have something called freedom of speech. That to ever think in our country that we would be talking about censorship, where you wouldn't be able to speak what you wanted to say, that you wouldn't be able to read what you want to read. And I know I'm digressing a little, but we're telling parents they can't go to school board meetings and really reflect and represent how they feel about the curricula and how they feel about their children. We're taking the rights of Americans away. What our nation was based on was the freedom of speech, the freedom to educate your children the way you wanted to, the freedom to pray the way you wanted to, the freedom to have the beliefs that you wanted to have. And that this Congress, that Elizabeth Warren would come forward and say that is just awful. People have a right to have their own opinion on the virus, on the vaccine, and on everything else. And again, I'll really mention the only people that are censured are people that tend to be more conservative or our former president, which is absurd that a former president can't actually reflect upon his views of where we're going and what's happening. And other folks, the Taliban, Iran, just some horrible terrorists and everybody else can actually get on and reflect their viewpoint, which God knows what that is. That is not America again. I guess I'm going to have a theme here. We're losing. I said it before, and I really hope everybody who's watching this in the audience takes it to heart. We're losing our nation. We're losing our freedoms. We can't let it happen. And Buddy said it so well before when he was talking about all these different issues. I mean, we are really, as I said before, we're on the edge, we're on the precipice, and we have to go forward, and we've got to change this. We've got to go in there with a lot of action and a lot of strength and bring America back. This is not our America.